morning, everyone. It is Saturday here at MotoAmerica. It is the first race for us later on today. Well, first race for Sam rather, at 4 o'clock. We got qualifying 2 coming up in about an hour or two. From there, just keep on riding, keep on rocking. I'm gonna shoot around the paddock in a couple minutes, talk to Gus Rodio again, try to find Jackson Blackmon and get a little debrief and see what their plans are for the day and how everything's looking. All right, guys, tell me about what went down in qualifying 2 this morning.
So, we had a little bit of a plan, and I tried to stick to it, but it didn't really work out as well as what I thought it was going to. So, I'm thinking my strategy for the race is just gonna try and get a good start, and I'm starting from the 3rd row, but I feel like that's gonna be a good spot to kind of draft into turn 3, draft into turn 5, and then try and break away with probably up top 5, try and break away. And yeah, I think it'll be a close battle. I think for 3rd, there's going to be a big group, and I think if we can get a little bit of a smaller group, pull away a little bit, I think that would be better.
For sure. Where did you end up in qualifying?
P9, so
okay.
Just finishing out the 3rd row.
Did you go faster today than yesterday, though?
Yep, by a second.
Oh,
so.
dude, that's huge.
Yep.
So if you can pick that up in the race too, get another second or 2, you're gonna be all right.
Sure.
You'll be up there for the fight.
Yep.
Dude, I'm looking forward to it. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, Jackson, we're headed into Q2. Tell me your thoughts. What are you thinking?
I think I just gotta send it.
Yeah?
You know? There's only one way to go fast. It's less brakes, more gas. So just going to turn 1. Try and go in there, no brakes.
That's you heard it here first. That's the key to going fast on motorcycle. Disregard brakes for turn 1. Dude, good luck. Kill it out there. Get the draft. Get with the pack. Get after it.
Thanks, dog.
Yeah, man. Alright guys, so Sam was out for qualifying and we're still having the same issue we were having yesterday after messing with the map, messing with 1,000 other things, and after compression testing and everything else, we determined that it's like it can't be the motor, because he was out there for 2 laps, the thing was running super strong. He said it felt great. Even after the map change, the motor felt better than it did yesterday. But yet, after 2 laps, as soon as he was starting to put on the sauce and try to get after, put in a better time, the same thing started happening. We're above 8,500 RPMs. The thing would just cut out. Not cut out. It would just be shitty, for lack of a better term. So the new plan is we're gonna swap, because there's no point for us to try to swap an entire motor within the next couple hours before the race at 4 or whenever it is. And rather than do that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna swap stators, rectifiers, coil plugs, throttle bodies, literally try to swap every single thing that could be causing this problem. So hopefully we can actually go out and race. But yeah, we'll keep you updated. All right, everyone. So qualifying 2. It was a little scattered. There's a lot going on, so I'm not quite sure what I said and what I did not say. Sam went out. We thought we had fixed the issue yesterday with swapping a whole bunch of stuff, working on the map and things of that nature. After about 2 laps, once he was used to everything, we got warmed up and he started pushing for a faster lap above 8,500 RPMs. Motor just started falling on its face and just feeling like shit. So what we did, we came back in, we've swapped coils, we swapped rectifier, we swapped stator. And at this point, if what we've done doesn't fix the issue, then it's got to be an entire wiring harness and a McChicken from the Lakes of Devon. So we will see what happens in the race. Like, we could swap the motor. We have a spare motor with us, but it literally does not make sense for this issue to be the motor because of the high compression test. And if there was something wrong with the motor, we'd be able to tell. Like, thing's pulling great up until it reaches a temperature and it just falls apart. So hopefully these electrical fixes will sort it out, and if not, we're swapping the motor tonight before race 2 tomorrow. See you out there. So we think we have finally solved the problem, correct?
We think the fuel pump was insanely clogged with that fuel tank foam, just clumped, and then the bottom of the fuel pump also just was just like this. I don't even know what you want to call it.
Just sludge. Just sludge.
So that's all cleaned out.
We call that VP here.
We call that VP here. So yeah, once we pulled the filter out of the tank and looked through it and pulled it apart, it was clear. It was like gunked up inside there from this tank foam disintegrating that MotoAmerica makes you run. It's like something you put inside the tank that's supposed to stop the fuel from sloshing or flying everywhere in the case of a crash and burst open your tank. It's that stuff.
But no, this is premium foam.
That's the premium foam.
Thank you. Shout out to
Jason
Hammer.
Yep, he hooked
Big
us
Hammer.
Let's like save.
So, in theory here, we should be good to go. Knock on some wood, and we'll see what happens. We got races in about an hour and 45 minutes, I think we're up. Getting a front tire mounted up now, and we should be ready to rip. Racing, best of luck, my friends. Dude. Kev. Good buddy. Go get it, Gus. All right, Sam started third off the last in this race so far, and already he is up to P13 after the first lap with the 241. Dropped 2 seconds already. I mean, considering he's got no practice time really with a bike that's working, this is great so far. Let's see where he can work up to. This is gonna be exciting. All right, guys, they just started the last lap. Sam is currently running in 12th. He's got a little bit of a buffer to a small group. Considering the fact that he started this race in 22nd, I'm personally pretty pumped with this. Looks like we had someone with an issue here. Yeah. Well, anyway, couple seconds, and they'll be back around. They'll be back around to take the checkered. We'll see where Sam's at. All right, he should be in this next group coming up. Let's hopefully we see a yellow bike coming over that hill first. That means he got 12th out of 21. Come on. All right, man. So 22nd to 12th, you can't be upset with that.
Dude, my jump was perfect. You see Ryan's looks like, well, I almost hit him.
Yeah.
That killed my and then once I lost the touch with like that next group up, because of his my launch was good enough that I could have been in
With
that next
Hayden
group and then
them.
got that carrot. Instead, I was just like,
Yeah, no, they opened up a huge gap on you guys. They had like an 18-second gap.
yeah. The bike.
DeCarroll got Rocco at the line by like 0.006.
By Rocco.
Yeah. DeCarroll got the win.
Yeah.
Oh, got the win.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
like a photo finish.
What lap time?
2:30s.
Oh, right. Slower than qualifying.
Yeah, slower than qualifying. Dude, Sam, awesome job, bro.
Way better. At least the bike's running.
Dude, oh my God, that's such a relief that we made it through that race. I cannot begin to say, I know, like, again, not the best result ever or anything like that, but after everything we've been through this weekend, constantly diagnosing, constantly fighting bike issues, to finally figure it out and go out there and just finish a race and him to, you know, pick up 10 positions, it's just a great feeling to be back racing. And after that nightmare that this weekend has been so far, it feels great. So we're really looking forward to tomorrow warm-up. We're gonna try some suspension changes and then see how those feel. And then we got another race tomorrow. Hopefully we can, so off the jump, he got a little screwed by someone else's start, like swerving around. So if he can get a better jump tomorrow off the line and pick up a few more positions and kind of leave that pack he was stuck with and go with the next pack in front of him, I think a top 10 is a very realistic expectation for us tomorrow, but only time will tell. Again, can't say, I mean, again, just stoked, over the moon right now. See you guys later on.
Like everywhere.
Yeah.
That's sick though.
And I just thought the tire was gone, but then it turns out it was oil.
So the rear was sliding because of oil and not because of power.
Yeah. And then I came in.
And where'd you finish real quick? Just say? Fifth? Okay.
Like just behind Parrish and Madama.
Mm-hmm.
And then I of course the cooldown lap, I just kind of like set a flyer on the cooldown lap. I wasn't happy. And then came in and then I adjusted my knee plug or something, and my hands were just covered in oil.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, ooh, it's not good. So then it turns out it was running on one cylinder at some point when it was leaking oil. So to bring it home in fifth.
Bring home a bike in fifth with one cylinder.
That's wild,
dude.
So tomorrow should be a lot better. And I'll have a fresh motor.
Mm-hmm.
Power.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because honestly,
how's your start?
Not to sound like overly confident, but I feel like I had the pace to run up front. But
You're probably lacking like at least 10, 15 horsepower, like.
Because before I could kind of go by my diamond, then I got to a point where I couldn't even draft them. Because I doubt, I don't know how much it was leaking, but I guess so. Apparently I was leaking oil and I was still wide open like mid-turn.
You're a psycho.
You're a psychopath. Great ride today, dude.
Yeah, sweet.
Great ride.
Cut out a little bit.
All right, since Gus Rodio is running away from me right now and he won't come back, and I can't seem to find him and we're leaving for the night, we got Kevin Rodio and Artie Meeker here. Guys, tell me how Gus's day went.
Well, we started off P9 in qualifying. A little bit of a rough start. Played around with some data, played around with some suspension. Got it back to where we needed it to be, and I think the biggest hurdle was in our rider's head.
Absolutely.
I think Artie can agree with me.
And the data helped them realize what was going on in his head.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So the data from Q2 really helped moving into the race, big time?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
I don't care.
Yeah, the data was clutch.
Yeah.
Data was key. Absolutely.
So, I mean, I haven't filled in the video at all, but these guys have full-blown data acquisition on this bike. They got some pretty impressive stuff coming out of it. So moving into the race, I'm sure that was a huge help for him. And I mean, P5, is that P5, right? P4. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's his best finish ever, right?
Best finish ever.
Yeah, 9 or 10 last year.
Yeah, nine. We had 2 ninth place last year.
So picking up 5 places for the first round of the year,
Yeah,
I'm sure we're stoked with that.
And we're learning a lot too with this data.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
It's
we're
forcing
learning
us.
a
It's forcing us to
lot.
learn all kinds of information about the bike. It's just non-stop coming at us.
Awesome. Dude, I'm so stoked for you guys today. Can't wait to see what tomorrow brings and the rest of the season.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, bro.
So Kevin, I just did a little interview with you in your trailer, and I didn't want to let you know then, but today before Gus's race, we were riding to watch the Super Sport race, and he might have crashed the ruckus pretty hard through a corner. But listen, shit happens. 4th place finish, you can't be upset with the kid.
You forgot that he was chasing you on the ground.
That's not my fault, that's his fault, all right? Thanks, Kev. All right, guys, we're back here with Gus. Gus, tell me about yesterday's race and how warm-up went this morning.
Yeah, so in yesterday's race, we started from 9th and we're starting from 9th today again. So we just made a few passes on the first lap, got myself into 4th, and me and Ben Glotty, we were just battling back and forth for 3rd place. And yeah, a few other people caught up to us, and it was a 4-rider battle, and then Isaiah Burleson ended up crashing right in front of us. And then after that, it was a 3-rider battle in the last lap, and we were all drafting coming up to the line, and I came out 4th out of the draft, so pretty good race. And I think today we're definitely going to put together a similar plan and just push a little bit harder on that last lap.
So to clarify, before yesterday, your best finish was P9, right? Last year?
Yep, last year P9.
So picking up 5 places in the first round of the year is definitely the right step forward, correct?
Yep.
Dude, awesome. And warm up, how'd everything feel?
Warm-up felt good. We were on pace from yesterday, and based off of warm-up, it's looking like there's about 5 of us that are going to be battling for 3rd, and then it kind of drops back like 2 seconds after us. So I mean, we'll see how everything goes in the race, and yeah, I think we can put something good together.
Sounds good, dude. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sick. All right, we're about 30 minutes out from race 2. We're the first race of the day today at noon. Sam, tell me how we're feeling.
Good. We did the spring change. Front end felt so much better in practice. I don't know really what to change other than my head. Got to get that good start. You know, like yesterday, just having that guy in front of me wheelie and kill my launch. Otherwise, I would have been right behind that lead pack to get that carrot. Instead, I got stuck with the next group, and that's no good. So, it's cool to like pick off 11 guys, past that many people, but that's not what we want. We're here for
a top 10.
Well, top 10 and ride with the guys you should be riding with.
Yeah.
Bike, honestly, the power this morning the bike was fast. It felt so good. Now that I got the quick shifter unplugged, I don't have to do that during the race.
Yeah, that's huge.
I had to reach down, yeah, so that's, yeah, everything feels, no complaints.
No complaints. We got a fresh rear on, fresh soft rear. We're sticking with the same front that we were using in the race yesterday.
Which the wear was dead on perfect. That wear, the Dunlop front is wearing so good. It was a little greasy, so I had a few little slips on it, but that's not the tire. Hayden said it was the same thing. So I think we're good to go. A little more excited for this race because I know the bike runs and everything's working better. So I just got to push a little harder into the corner and get that suspension to settle down in the stroke more. It's soft enough now that I can get it down in there. So I guess we're just gonna send it.
We're gonna send it. Hopefully these little changes we made last night are gonna help a lot. I want to be putting a 3 up on that pit board this time for a 2:39 lap time at least. So we better be doing 2:39s. But we'll see you guys. We're up in about 30 minutes. I'll see you guys on the pit wall. All right, I just went over and tried to talk to Jackson before the race. He's already in the zone though. He's got headphones in, getting ready. There's only 10 or so minutes until we're up. So I'll definitely talk to him post-race. But what I will say about Jackson going into race 2 is yesterday's race, about halfway or somewhere around there, he started losing compression in one of the cylinders in his motor and consequently was also blowing oil all over his rear tire for the second half of the race. It's amazing he still kept it upright and managed to finish 5th. So today they swapped the motor in the Robum bike last night, excuse me, and they say it's stronger than the one that was in there, so let's see what Jackson can do. I think he should be up there fighting with DeCarroll and Rocco for sure. So hopefully it's a good race for him and we'll talk to him afterwards. All right, first lap out, first flying lap out rather. Sam has thrown down a 2:36. So that means he has dropped 4 seconds right off the bat in the race, which is huge. I know we're still a couple seconds off the front guys, but still 4 seconds, 1 lap in. That's what we're talking about. So let's see what happens. All right, right now we got a 3-way fight for the lead. We got Rocco Landers out front, Caleb DeCarroll in second, Jackson Blackmon in third. Jackson threw in a heater, half a second a lap faster than the other front 2 on the last lap. So he's definitely closing the gap. He's gonna be right on him in a second. We'll see when they come around next. All right, here come the leaders. All right, guys, last lap. It's still really, really tight between DeCarroll, Blackmon, and Rocco. The 3 of them are in a pack fighting for the win. Jackson's right there. So we'll see what happens when they come around. Should be coming up the hill on the start straight any second.
If you thought Rocco Landers was going to be disappointed with second place, what do you think he's going to be with third?
Jackson brought home second place. It was super close between him, Rocco, and DeCarroll. Literally another photo finish just like yesterday. Awesome, super pumped for them.
Yeah, the whole season I just started, so
not bad.
You know, you can't win the championship the first weekend. Trying to keep okay with drive, and you still got a good one out. And these two go back and forth like this, let Jackson catch up, and you know.
Slip by at the very end, and look at that.
Let's go!
In literally no time.
Sam is back. We've started tearing down a little bit, but Sam, tell me about your race, dude.
You never know that moment when something clicks and like you remember how to ride. That happened. So
Awesome.
It's not like remember how to ride for like the top fast dudes, but like, you know, I was 4 seconds faster than yesterday. Bike felt really good. To the end, it started overheating, so I had to back it off. But ecstatic from, you know, how that weekend started, Tyler, to now. You can't, like, I find like I did meet the goal of getting down to like a 35, 36.
Yep.
And
Yeah, just like, again, Friday, we contemplated swapping the motor multiple times. Thursday and Friday, we contemplated swapping the motor. Just Friday and Saturday morning, rather. But we were close, but we didn't do it, and thankfully he got through the race. Nothing went wrong. So he dropped 4 seconds on his first flying lap. That's what we're talking about. Jackson freaking Action Blackmon, dude. 2nd place here at MotoAmerica. First round of the 2nd race of the year. Dude, tell me what happened. Tell me how it went.
You know, I gotta say, there was some doubt, you know, and I knew we should be there. We should be at the front, and I knew I could do it, but we struggled with a couple things in the bike, kind of messed with my confidence. You know, thanks to the whole team, we got everything dialed in. We fortunately had to do a motor swap last night, but definitely trying to be better today. The suspension was dialed in. Everything was just perfect. I knew in the race that the setup was there. I couldn't have no excuses. Like, I can't, you know, be puss in the first couple laps. I had to get aggressive if I had a chance. And I did what I needed to do. Got past the guys I needed to. You know, didn't let the hammer slow me down. Got by him. I had to put my head down. Track record. Catching those guys. Finally caught them and was like, okay, well, the best scenario I have here at MotoAmerica with the long run is just to sit back there, let them get aggressive, get bad drives, and run up on them. So I just waited until the end. I knew Caleb would pull me past Rocco and ended up 1,000th ahead of Rocco. So P1 for Suzuki today. Well, P2, but the first Suzuki, which is nice. And, you know, we're right there. So.
Sweet. Taking this momentum into the next round. Dude, I gotta say, watching on the wall, like, Rocco and Carroll, they had like that gap on you for sure for that first half, right? And then once you cleared hammer, watching you throw in that 29.4 or 28.4 or whatever it was, like a crazy ass lap time, dude. Like, can't say it enough. Awesome job, dude. Awesome job. All right, so unfortunately, I'm not staying for the remainder of the races today. We're hitting the road. We got a 13-hour drive ahead of us, but we want to have one last little talk with our favorite Junior Cup rider, Gus Rodio here. Dude, just want to say, again, best of luck in the race a little later on. Full send, don't hold back. You get on that box, all right?
Yep, we're gonna push real hard, and we're gonna see what happens. A little bit of a plan that we're gonna try and stick to, but I mean, if it doesn't work out, we're just gonna push and see what happens.
Dude, sounds good. Again, full send. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Later.